んにちは、こんばんは、はかしかです。We aren't starting from mute! Isn't this a big improvement? I'm not muted! ミュートじゃないよ、ちゃんと。さっき始まりミュートが多すぎたから。Okay, so, パパパパパ。Let's check the results of the poll that I had up in the community. 今日何するかコミュニティにてアンケート取ってたんですけど、結果見ていきましょう。ということで、ででん Chatting! I'm gonna be chatting tomorrow too, but we're gonna be chatting today too. It's a Yap stream. ということで雑談をしていきたいと思います。ちょっと準備してこようかな、しかも。More Yap. Yeah, it's more Yap to go. Why is this so hard? ちょっと今なんかやろうとしてることがあるんだけど、なんかめちゃくちゃ難しい。なんでや。Why am I not facing forward too? What the? こんなもんかな。Oh, okay. I think it looks good. ふぅ。じゃあやりますか。これでね、行きましょう。雑談で行きましょう、今日は。Yeah, yappa, we're gonna be yapping. Let me have the result up too so you guys can see somewhere. People won't be like, wait, why are you doing that? I wanted to see this. I can be like, no, you guys chose it. なんだ、普段からやばいやつやろ、これで歩いてたら。Does this mean we hit you with a bowling ball? Well, bowling isn't free, but yeah, you may hit me. That's a ball I like to strike. Is this Riz? It actually might be, but what? Gotta hit strike. Bowling はくしか下手なんだよね。By the way, I'm really bad at bowling. I'm terrible at bowling. Wii Sports Bowling is the only bowling that I like. そう、Wii でやるボーリングだけがうまいです、確か。それ以外のボーリング全部下手なの。Wii のボーリングだけ異常なうまさしてて。そう、異常なうまさしてて。めっちゃ得意なんだけど。ただ現実のボーリングがね、衝撃的な下手さしてる。送球10ポイント。それやばくない？ 10 はやばくない？ちょっと待って。ハクシカが下手な話をしようとしてたら、それを上回るエピソードをやめてもらえます？それを上回るエピソードやめてもらっていいですか？I think I like went bowling once when I was a kid. I think I only went twice. Because parents found out it's just a waste of money. But how terrible I'm at. I know, like, this is something that I can't believe as a 2019 born child. But I heard that people used to go to the bowling alley as a date, or like to hang out with friends. I heard that you guys used to do that, right? That bowling was like super popular for a date spot. ねえねえねえ、博士かちょっと2019年前だからわかんないんだけどさ、ボーリングってなんか昔はさ、なんかあれなの、デートスポットだったみたいなのを聞いたんだけど、マジで？Bowling used to be a date idea? わあ。そうなの、ボーリングって本当にみんなデートスポットだったの？Because there isn't much choices? Oh, so you guys had to go to bowling. That was like one of the fun places, huh? So yapping slash karaoke. No, it's yapping. Yapping one. Well, as a 2019-year-old, if it's dates, of course we go do other things, right? Or sometimes we just don't go out. We just chill at the house, or even we just like sometimes play online games and have the VC connected, the voice chat connected. So I can't kind of believe going to bowling for a date. It sounds actually like a new idea to me. It's fresh. You get to drink, exercise, and talk to girls. Isn't bowling nowadays mostly only old people there? Isn't it either family or old people at the bowling alley now? I don't think young ones go there anymore. 今って若い子たちってボーリングする？昔ほどはしないかなという気がするんだけど、どうなんだろう。Gonna go for a strike? 頑張れ。へえ、ボーリングがマジで馴染みなさすぎて。そうなんだ、学生割引とかあるんだ。Grandma's making bowling okay for younger people now. But round one, people go there mostly for the game center or the sporta. The one that you know that has like the sport, like the cards and like the indoor rock climbing and the mini basketball. They go for that more than the bowling. ラウンドワンって皆さんご存知です？ボーリングのために行く人の方が少ないと思うよ。スポッチャだよ、メインは。今はスポッチャとゲーセンやからな、ラウンワンは行く目的。カラオケがあるラウンワンだとカラオケのために行く人たちもいるね。街のボーリング場はなくなってきたね。なくなってきてますよね。博士課の地元も多分1箇所しかなかったから今ないんちゃうかな。もうないのではって思って。So yeah, bowling is something that I'm not really familiar with, but I did do bowling last night on CBC for Kids. A bowling game they can do online. It was fun. It was actually fun. I like bowling. Only when it's online. Not actual bowling, no. It was too hard. ボーリングをね、博士課、昨日の夜ね、CBC4Kids っていうウェブサイトでね、オンラインボーリングやったんですけど、楽しかったです。やっぱボーリングはオンラインに限るよな。ボーリングはオンラインに限るから。You should try. I've tried in person, like years and years and years ago. It's just so hard, and I didn't like it at all. Too physical for you, yeah. Wait, that cause like, have I told you? So I've been like kind of trying to organize my photo data because I realized I was like going way too much. I had too many photos, and I was like organizing things, right? I had like over 100k photos, and I was like, no, this is not good. So I deleted a bunch of it, and there's something like funny that I found. Oh, I found it funny. It might not be, I moved some to Google Drive, so it might not be on my phone anymore, but... There is a reason why I can't do these kind of like physical sports, or like sports in general, physical things. So I haven't got officially diagnosed. But you know there's like an online test that you can do, right? Did you say 100k pictures? No, 10k I wanted to say. Not 100k, 10k. I had over 10k pictures and I was like, this isn't good, so I deleted a bunch of them. Anyway, so when I was scrolling through, I think in like 2023 I took it. It's an online test. Not officially diagnosed, but I did a test and the result was... The online test result said like, there is a possibility that you have a severe dyspraxia. And I do believe that I have one. So it makes, yeah, cause like, yeah, like, it's normal for me not being able to do bowling at all. And the dyspraxia, one of the huge checklist is that if you can wipe your butt or not when you were a kid. And it was really hard for me to do it when I was a kid. It took me longer than usual people. This is what Daniel Radcliffe also has, right? And he got bullied because of that. Not like the butt thing, but the dyspraxia, and he couldn't go to school. That's the reason why he got homeschooled. Luckily, I wasn't bullied, but makes sense because I couldn't do PE at all from the beginning, and I couldn't wipe my butt until like quite I don't know what's like the average age that people graduate and like can wipe their butt by themselves, but it was definitely later than that. So I was like, yeah, makes sense. And I still struggle with many things like physical actions because I can't. Like I don't get what's going on. I try to your brain commands your body to move, right? My brain is doing that. My body just doesn't catch up with it. Cause like, have you ever felt your life in threat by your clumsiness? By how clumsy you are? I do! You know my daily goal? I have a daily goal. Every single day, this is like one thing that I'm trying to achieve, is not get hurt. And most of the days I fail. Cause like yesterday I bumped into the corner of the bed frame so bad. Like the bed frame of course hasn't moved. I knew it was there, but like my body just, I couldn't like turn enough. I couldn't turn before it, so I bumped into it. Or like the corner of the desk and things. I do that every day. What's the problem? You trying to balance? I'm not exactly sure. I googled and like I don't. Okay, first let's make it clear. I'm not sure if I 100% have dyspraxia, but it would totally make sense if I have. And according to Google, it says that if you have dyspraxia, you have motor skill difficulties, coordination issues, cognitive impacts, various symptoms. So basically what happens is that you're extremely clumsy. You're extremely clumsy, and since you can't really control your body well physically, that may be a cause of bullying, like you getting bullied by people. I was lucky, I did not get bullied by that. No, all the PE classes I had was a nightmare. That is a fact. Because I'm the last one. Who, like, they're like, Tobibako. Do you guys have like Tobibako? Like the box they had to jump over? I saw you, Tenma Maemi, thank you for the super chat. I still remember. I can't jump over 4 boxes of that. Dodgeball? No, Tobibako. It's like boxes that you pile up, and the higher it gets, it's more difficult to jump over it, right? There's something like that in Japanese PE, and I remember one, I can do it. 2, I struggled. I was able to do it at the end. Then 3, I think was the max that I was able to jump over. By the way, the average is 5 or 6. People goes over 5 or 6 easily of the boxes, but 3 was like the max that I could go. Vaulting boxes is it called? I gotta Google. Yeah, these ones. そう、ボーリングが下手っていうのはただ博士課が下手なんだけどって、そうなんだけどね。そう、博士課最近さ、そのさ、写真見返しててさ、とある写真を見つけて笑っちゃったんだけどさ、なんかまあ公式に正式にね診断されたわけでもないしが、そういうなんかお医者さんのもと行って診断されたわけでもないんだけど、オンライン診断でできるやつでさ、なんかいろんなのあるじゃないですか。 ADHD 診断とかそういうのの一種でさ、発達なんて日本語でなんて言うんだっけ、発達性協調運動障害っていうのがあって、それのやつを昔受けてたらしくて、オンライン診断。そしたらセビアで出てきたの。重症です重度の発達性協調運動障害の可能性があるので、お医者さんに行かれることをお勧めしますって結果が出てて、それ数年前、2、3年前に受けてそれだったんだよね。で、ちなみにその発達性協調運動障害って一番大きなチェックリストっていうか、これができなかったら相当なんか可能性高いって言われてるのが、自分でねお尻を拭くことなの。もちろん博士課今はできるんだけど、その自分で親からのヘルプなしでおトイレをできるようになるって多分みんなある程度の年齢でできると思うんだけど、博士課間違いなくそれより遅かった記憶はあるの。それはもう自信持ってくれるのね。で、難しいと感じるっていうのは未だに難しいって感じる時があるの。わからないから距離感がわからないから、博士課は何一つ安心してね、ちゃんと拭けてはいるからね。そう、ただそうだから博士課すごくお手洗い時間かかるのね。そうでもなんかこれが結構大きな診断基準になるらしくて、そう でなんか有名な人だとハリー・ポッター役のさダニエル・ラドクリフさんとか確かね発達性協調運動障害で学校でいじめられて学校不登校になってたっていう話があったり、博士課はありがたいことにねちょっと運のいいことにいじめられることはなかったんだけど、そのこれだとね何があるかっていうとめっちゃ運動神経悪いんよ端的に言えば超運動音痴な人たちなの。超絶運動音痴な人たちっていうことらしくて、でもなんか思い返してみれば運動できたことないんだよね人生で一度も運動できたことないなーっていうそう、縄跳びも苦手だからね博士かわかんないだから本当にガチガチに運動音痴な人たち、その可能性はね十分にあるなと思う。Oh hi readers, thank you for the read. ゆうちゃんレードありがとう。はじめましての方はじめまして。フェイスコネクト1期生博士課いおりです。よろしくお願いします。Hello everyone from Yu's Read. I'm Iori Hakushika from Face Connect Origins, the first generation. We were talking about dyspraxia. Get tested, but these tests aren't free in Canada. You gotta pay for it. And I'm like, I don't want to pay for it. Maybe online orders. Thank you for 5 months. I don't want to pay for it. Why would I pay to get a disorder? Right? There's a high... Yes, I do agree, and I do know that there's a high chance that I have that, yeah. But why do I need to pay for it, then? Difficulty tying shoelaces. I couldn't tie my shoelace until end of middle school, I think. But I learned because I needed to. It took me really long. But the common symptom is, again, dyspraxia's common symptom is having difficulties wiping your butt. At least in elementary, apparently it's like that. And yeah, it took me a long time to be able to get it. But now, I still, like, okay, I can wipe my butt, okay? But it takes me a little bit longer than usual people. That's the reason why I don't want to go to the washroom during stream when I have a stomach ache, because it's gonna take super long and you guys gonna make fun of it, and I know that, and I'm like, I don't want you guys to make fun of it. So I just don't. I decided to not, and that's the reason why when I have a stomach ache I end stream. なんでボーリングのピンなんですか？ボーリングのピンだからです。ボーリングのピンだからです。普段着ではないからな特別な衣装やぞこれ。特別なお出かけの時に着るものやから普段着ちゃうからな。We just ask if you wash your hands. I wash my hands really regularly. Don't worry about that. So yeah. And like I didn't know about this thing until like 2021 or 2020, I think. But I started to question. I was like, isn't it kind of weird that I still have hard time wiping my butt as an adult? And I googled and it said like that's like one thing that you get asked if you go to see a doctor when you're a child. And the people who has a chance of dyspraxia, that's like the one question the doctor asks. And I'm like, uh-oh. And apparently you can train this. You can't fix it, of course, because it's a disorder, but you can like try to improve it, right? And for like the article that I read, it was a Japanese article. It said that you gotta train when you're in first grade. So I'm kind of too late. It was like, you gotta train in the first grade to improve and get a little bit better at motor control of your body. So apparently, even if you have dyspraxia or if you think your child, your baby has it, don't worry. Apparently, it could get slightly better if you go to those special classes. You need training now? No! I don't need training now! I trained myself in the years I've been living, okay? You can still do regular physical exercise. Oh, regular physical exercise is already too difficult because my body doesn't move. So you gotta start from like baby level exercises. If you have a severe symptoms. But now, like for me, I've been living with this, so I can do it. I'm okay. I can do most of the things now. I'm not good at it though. What did I just get myself into? Dyspraxia. Me explaining what dyspraxia is. Wait, what's wrong with your body? There's a high chance I have dyspraxia and that's it. I haven't got officially diagnosed, but there's a really high chance that I have it. We're talking about that. It's basically a disorder that I can't control. I have motor control issues on my body. Which Daniel Radcliffe also has. So Google Daniel Radcliffe dyspraxia and I think you can read things about it. I think he had one. Oh, it's not behavior therapy that you get. It's not behavior therapy that you get. You're forced to get used to exercising from a very early stage if you want to go to lessons apparently to get help. But it's not I don't think it's really gonna help you, to be honest. 幼児の頃どっかのセラピーに通ってたりして字とかも下手だったな。そうなんだ。いやなんか博士課家にはね、そういうね、So like for my parents, how should I say it? How should I phrase it? We're like, my parents are kind of like, the stereotypical, they are human, which is really similar to, so like Asian kind of parents. So the idea of going to therapy or like seeing a doctor never crossed their mind. Cause what they think is that you know those like stereotypical Asian, like especially probably the East Asian type of parents. They think like, no, my child is normal. So they never thought about that. Yeah, they thought I was just clumsy. And I'm like, hey, I think I'm over clumsy. Because I did... There was like many times that I felt my life in danger because of my clumsiness. But they never questioned that. So yeah. But like when I found this out in 2021, I explained to my mom and my mom was like, wait, what? That's a disorder? No way. And I'm like, apparently it is. I'm like, apparently it is. Did you fall a wall or stuff like that? Yeah. Trip, falling. You know, I had to bike to school. To middle school and I was on a bicycle, right? And I looked back just to wave my mom to say "Ittekimasu," and then like I fell to the side. Just looking back for a comma second, my body couldn't do it. I couldn't balance it, and I like went all. I remember, I think I fell to the left side like this. I was totally fine though, thanks to the school uniform. School uniforms are great. the cloth is super thick. It protects you. Plus, it was winter, I think, so it was extra thick. So I don't like stairs, especially the one that, stairs? Some of the stairs are really poorly designed. I hate it when, it's like the same color. Like at the stairs, sometimes like how do you call it? The edge of the stairs are like lined yellow. So where the steps are, right? But some of them is like same color. If that's the case, I have to keep my eyes down, hold on the rail, and go down one by one. And even if it's like there's a yellow line, it's still kind of hard to me, unless it's like stairs that I use every day. So every time I'm going down the stairs, I'm kind of scared. I'm like, oh no, oh no, oh no. Some are a potential danger, right? I hate those. If you're like a designer or architecture, I don't know who's the one who designs the stairs, but please, 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 please consider people like me. There are people who can't go downstairs because it's too hard. Spiral stairs are hard too, but it's kind of normal for spiral stairs to like hold on the handrail, right? So I just like trust that, and that's it. So yeah, for me, my stamina-wise, yeah, going down is easy, but difficulty-wise, climbing up is easier. Cause climbing up, you know where the step is. Climbing down is actually kind of hard. I never miss a step, even when skipping steps. So you're good at it. You're good at that, whatever it is. Climbing downstairs, you're good at that. But there are people like me who just has a hard time doing it. I can do it, I just have a hard time. Or I gotta be like extra focused when I'm going downstairs. Unless it's like the type of stair that I use every single day. Remy Online Warrior song, thank you for the super chat! Ah! Karang karang karang! Oh, you missed the strike though. You didn't get a strike. Uh-oh. Where did I go? Okay, I'm back. Mainly because I'm scared of heights. Oh. That's something that I will never get. Heights are fun. そうだから今やってたのは階段下るのも苦手で怖くないっていうか普通に踏み外しそうだなって毎回思っててすごい集中しながら階段降りてるんだよねいつも。登る方が分かりやすい。下る方だとなんか足場見えてるんだけど次のステップ足場までの距離が分かんなくって慎重に足を下ろさないといけない時があるっていう。毎日使ってるような階段だったらタタタタタタっていけるんだけど初めましての階段だとどこに段差があるかが見えてるけど分かってないから段差がどれだけ遠いのかが分かってないからなんか本当に集中して歩かないといけないんだよね。登るのはめっちゃ簡単。見えてるし分かりやすいしとりあえず足上げて当たればいい。下りはそうでもないじゃん。足上げて当たればいいでやっていくとこけちゃうから難しいんだよ。そう変な高さの段差あるから本当初見の階段初めましてだと本当に手すりにちゃんと捕まって一歩一歩降りるからね怖いから本当に何回か死にそうになってるからそれでも ただ白鹿は本当に運がいいことにちゃんと手すりに捕まったりしてるから、それでカッて止めれるんだけど、自分の体を。ほんと日常生活で死を感じてるからね。どんくささによりそうで話してたら、いやでもそもそも階段自体が怖いよ、高いとこ苦手だからねって方がいて、白鹿高いの怖いのだけは一生わからないんだよな。多分好きすぎて高いところが楽しいじゃん。 You like roller coasters? Depends, but mostly I do. The reason why I'm saying depends is that I don't like the wooden ones. It's so freaking scary, the wooden ones. The sound of it and the idea that it's built like years ago just like scares me out. I'm like, no. But especially the sound of it, the wooden roller coasters, I don't like it. Other than that, I can ride it. そう、ジェットコースターは全然乗れるよ。ほとんどね。木造のだけ苦手。ホワイトサイクロンっていうのがあったんですけど、ホワイトサイクロンが嫌いすぎてホワイトサイクロンなって本当に泣いたことあるから、怖いんだよホワイトサイクロン。マジで怖いんだよ。やばいからね。There was one called White Cyclone in Japan. It's not they took it down, they rebuilt something new there. But that was like so scary. That was so terrifying. I cried. I cried when I wrote that. ホワイトサイクロン映像あるかな。今白芸になったのか。これ事故もあった気がするな、ホワイトサイクロンって。なんか本当に怖いんだよこれ。ある。あ、ちょっとこれはまずいかもしれない。ちょっと見てみるみんなで。You wanna watch?これがね、ホワイトサイクロンね。ちょっと白鹿移動するね。You gotta hear the sound too, of course. もちろん音も聞かなきゃなんで、こういうのは。あ、マムキドコさん、Thank you! I'll see you there after we watch. It might be a little loud. これだよ、ホワイトサイクロン。マジで怖いんだよね。Can't hear? You can't hear it? 聞こえる？ Can you hear it now? I can't hear it. Wait, what? No sound? What the heck? Can you hear it now? No? Wait, what? What's going on? Remove. Application audio capture. Can Can you hear it now? 聞こえる? Yes? Okay. I had to re-input the source.入れ直しました。これ泣いたんだよなのって。I cried when I wrote this. 音怖いでしょ、木造だもん。Right? See? Do you hear the sound? This is what the wooden roller coaster sounds like, and I cried. ホワイトサイクロンマジで怖いからね。なんか泣いたし、すごく泣いたし二度と乗らないって誓ったもんな。2回乗ったけど数年後にもう1回乗ったけど全然泣いてたもん。This is kind of creepy. It's way over creepy. Don't worry if you get it. You can't write this anymore because like they took it down. It's something new now. It doesn't look too bad. If you write it, you'll feel it, but it's really, how do I say it? It's really bumpy. It's really bumpy because it's an old wooden roller coaster. They dismantled it? Yeah, and they reformed it. They used some parts of this and they reformed it into, what's it called? Like a new one. Hakuge, I think it's called now. White whale or something like that. More jerky than metal coasters, right? That's like the scary point. This like reminds me, like of the scariness of this. It's really, really bad. そう。木造だからめっちゃ振動すごいの。超ガタガタするのね。We have pizza ad. そう、超ガタガタするのマジで怖いからね、これ。本当にめちゃくちゃ怖いからね。It's kind of mid. Because you haven't rolled it! The actual one, this is just a video! And yeah, there are scarier ones, but no, this one, I'm talking about like the fact that it's a wooden jerky one. I know there's like older ones than this, but like I will never ever ride any wooden roller coasters. Marisa, thank you! Not gonna lie, more you tell us about yourself, the cute you are. Aww, Kimmy! Just the shaking itself is scary. Yeah, that's the point. そう。なんか木造が怖いなっていうのに気づきまして、ジェットコースター。木造ジェットコースターを乗らないっていうのを本当に決めましたね。My local park had a wooden coaster. I don't think a park is supposed to have a coaster. Wait, what? I don't think a park is supposed to have a roller coaster. Who supervises it? That's normal. It's not! What? It's not normal! To have a local random park to have roller coasters is not normal. Are you talking about like adventure parks and things? Wait, I think the park we're thinking is different. I'm like picturing park where like there's the sands, trees, and that's it. We call it amusement parks. Oh, so you're talking about amusement parks. Okay, then I get it. Okay. You call them amusement park. If it's just parks, it's a local park. If you say a local park, I would think it's a local park. If it's amusement parks, then yeah, that's never mind. It is normal to have roller coasters. Iori? No, that's not Iori. Wouldn't it be weird if someone says like, hey, I'm gonna go to the park. And you're like, they're like, you wanna come? You're like, oh yeah. And they take you to amusement park. The local amusement park, yes, thank you. You don't call Disneyland a park! You call that Disneyland! No, it wouldn't. That's so then I invite you, like, you wanna go to the park with me? And you're like, yeah, and they take you to Disney. Disneyland is a park. It's Disneyland Park, but you say you don't call it a park, right? This is what I'm talking about. You don't call it a park. You're calling it Disneyland. You're calling it Disneyland Park. Don't call it a park. And you don't call it Universal Park too, right? You're gonna call it Universal Studio Park, or you're gonna call it Universal Studios. You don't call it a park. You just don't call it just a park. Then what do you call the regular parks? That's the park! That's the park! That's park, right? Amusement parks is amusement park! Call it amusement parks! I agree, we should differentiate. Thank you, Blue Dark Lord, right? We should differentiate it. I'm gonna park next to the park by the park. Oh my gosh! Oh! Aren't you amused at neighborhood park? So which park are you talking about? Is it the regular park or is it like the amusement park? By the way, the amusement park in Vancouver is not really great. Thank you, little Kilo was on hell water. Please calm down. I get it's about the context, but the chat just said park. Yeah, the nature park or the fun park or the car park. There's 3 options, right? Saying amusement is too much work. It's not. It's not. Michael Banks, I think it was super chat. I'm gonna pull your out of the way. Oh, bowling. Oh wait, I can't find my source. Ah! I will say that my amusement park. Keep in mind you're talking about the ESL! Keep in mind you're talking about the ESL! You're not that ESL. Okay. English is very hard. Sometimes I would not get what you are saying. Okay? I am not gonna apologize. I am not gonna apologize about that though. Why are you lying? I am not lying. I am actually ESL. Why are you so good at English, Iori? Where did you learn? Oh, I learned at the school. Oh, yes, Disney is amusement park. Yes, indeed. okay, my bad that I got the context wrong, but you didn't have to be like, it's a park, you're supposed to know that that's easy. You didn't have to be like that. You didn't have to be like that. Yeah, it might have been my bad that I couldn't get the context, but like there are some times that you don't get the context, right? And I want to say like it will be nicer if you write it out as amusement park and parking park. Look, parking park is a park though. It's parking lot. It's parking lot. Car park. Parking lot. It's a parking lot. There's a park within the amusement park and then distro park near the business park. Fuck, I hate English! How about the water park? You call that a water park. Stop speaking English then. But you guys won't watch me. You guys won't watch me if I do Japanese streams. Parking lot is incorrect English. It's parking lot. Why do we call it Waterland then? Some places call it Waterland, I think. Let's park this topic. Yeah, let's park this topic! Why not sign language? I can do a little bit of Japanese sign language. Just a tiny. I know a few words how to say in Japanese sign language. Like, thank you, sorry, tastes good. Done. Doesn't taste good, or like dislike. Wait, sign language different in other languages? Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. There is an international sign, like a universal sign language, but nobody really does that unless you want to do like translation things. There's sign language in each language. And even in English, there's two sign languages. There's like the more formal one that you see on news. There's like a one that people use in daily casual. Because like, sign language also has slangs, right? And they don't do the slangs in the news TV shows, of course. Japanese is like the same. There's two. There's one that's more formal that people don't use. And there's another one that's more casual. Rainbow Library Sound, thank you for the super chat. I don't watch your JP stream because I don't want to take the streams away from our JP bros. It's more of a respect and not understand JP. But you can still watch it! You can still watch it! Sign language stream with no hand cam. No, like, I was thinking if I get like a 3D at home, it will be fun if we can do like sign language streams, right? Me talk and also do sign language so more people can enjoy. But like right now with the chibi, you can't see my hand moving, so I can't really do that. But yeah, I know a little tiny bit of sign languages in Japanese. I wanna learn more. Eigo 上手ですね. Oh, no. I'm not that good in English, okay? I'm still a beginner. Isn't it kinda... I find it amusing how I can do that Japangrish really well. I'm actually so good. I can read out English sentences like Japangrish, and I can speak in Japangrish really well. This is a skill that I got. Cause I needed to, my friends, when I was in Dear Human World, they were like, hey, Yori, teach me English. And I was like talking and like reading out the textbook for them, right? But they were like, hey, the pronunciation's too good, I can't understand. So I had to break the pronunciation and speak in Japangrish for them, so it's easier for them to understand. It's not really good, because if they want to improve their listening, they should get used to like the actual speaking, but they just wanted to get the test right. They just wanted to get it for the test done. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'll do Japangrish for you. Koiska, when did you learn sign language? I don't really remember. I can do A, B, C, D, E, F, I forgot, and G is this. H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. I think P is this. Q I forgot. R, S I forgot. S is this, actually. T I forgot. U, V, W. I think Y is this. And Z I forgot. I can do like alphabets a little bit too. But I forgot some of the alphabets. My alphabet chart in sign language, some of the alphabets are missing. Iori is really simple. I-O-R-I, and that's it. In sign language. Yep. Also, can I bowl? Okay, let's bowl. And we're back. Is that the same bow each time? Oh! Dual language speaking gets so cursed so quickly. Had to do it with a cousin. Yeah, like multi-language, multilingual people. I think you will understand this. We can really agree on this, but it is hard, right? Sometimes organizing in your brain. Because there's times that like I want to say something and I can't think of the English word, but it comes in Japanese, so I say in Japanese. And of course there's vice versa. There's something I want to say and like I don't know the Japanese word. Like I forgot. I know, but I just forget. And I'm like, oh no, I forget. But it comes out in English smoothly. So I switch back between Japanese and English a lot when I speak with my sister, because she's also bilingual. And this is like good and bad. This is really good and bad, because if you get used to that, too much, when you need to speak with like an English speaker, and you can't think of the word, you like forgot the word I want to say, you just like go ah and you stop. And if you speak with the Japanese, the same thing happens. If you get too comfortable with speaking with mixed language speakers, like yeah. But it's actually super easy, because each language, there's words that you can't translate, right? Each language has those words that you can't translate into other language, because maybe the word itself is really based on the cultural thing, or it's a little bit like religion, the word, the phrase, the term itself. So sometimes it's like not impossible, but nearly impossible to translate. But if the person you're talking to also understands the same 2, 3, multiple languages, you won't have that problem. And it's actually really great when it's like that. Because you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about like not being able to translate. Or like mistranslating it. Or like you don't have to have like kind of like the struggle anymore. It's so nice. That's the reason why most of my friends are bilingual. If you grew up bilingual, you will end up having bilingual friends. Sometimes I think of the Japanese names of Pokemon from black and white instead of English. And like, you can't remember the English name, right? That's what happens, but in daily life. it happens in daily life. So that's the reason why I always keep saying, like, for my future partner, I want them to be able to speak Japanese and English native. Like, at least my level. At least my level. Minimum requirement. Be fluent in both two languages. At least my level. Like, Taglish is almost its own. Yeah! There were, like, quite a lot of people in the academy, too, that was Taglish. And it's so fascinating listening to their conversation. And, like, they're naturally really good in English. Reading and speaking, because I text in English, too. Of course. Writing, it's up to you. I don't mind. But yeah. Japanese, reading, writing, speaking, authoring. English, if it's reading and speaking, it's good. And listening, of course. So that's like the minimum requirement now that I have. I used to be like, I don't mind whatever language you can learn. But then I started to realize, like, teaching is hard. Romaji's okay. I'm really good at reading Romaji. Because I type in Romaji. I can't do the hiragana flick thing. It's so hard. Because I don't remember the order of the hiragana. Same as the alphabet. I don't remember. I gotta sing the alphabet song every time. Sometimes I use English for filler when I'm speaking a native language. I don't think that happens to me. Yeah, for me, the filler is the language I'm speaking. But I get where it comes from, though. But yeah, multilingual people. We are doing really our best every day when we speak, right? Try not to get the two language mixed. Luckily for me, I got educated, not all the way, but I have experience in English schools, and I went to Japanese schools as well. So that's where my, I don't know, fluentness comes from. Because I actually was able to go to school and language, each of the languages, right? Welsh? Oh, you speak Welsh? That's so cool! French, German, a little bit of Russian. Здравствуйте, я Yori. That's all that I can say. That's, hello, I'm Iori. That's one thing I can say in Russian. So yeah, I just got lucky to get the 2 languages, I feel like. Because of the environment. It's because of the environment. Me, myself, I don't think I've really done... Like, English was harder, definitely. Because I once lost English. I had to study and pick them up again. So it's hard for me. But for, like, the pronunciation, it's because I grew up, right? I spent my youth in the English community, so it comes from there. Japanese too, because my most close surrounding environment was Japanese, so it comes from there. So that's the reason why. Yes, I do have noticeable accents in English, but it's not as strong as like the Japangrish. And by the way, when I have to listen to my voice, like play it back, watch the stream, the one reason I don't like about it is because like my voice sounds different, right? There's actually another reason that I haven't really like talked about it. It's because like my streaming voice is different. My English has like a stronger accent on stream somehow than in real life. I don't know why. I don't know why, but my English has an accent. Stronger accent on stream than in real life, so I don't like listening to myself speaking in English on stream cause it sounds weird. That's not only the voice, like because of the voice, I think. How do I usually talk in English? There's no way I'm gonna reveal my voice because this is my voice, right? I do sound different though, a lot. It's because, okay, it's not because of my voice range is different or anything. My voice range is kind of like the same. Just that my voice doesn't go through the mic really well. Any type of mic, it doesn't matter. Even like when I need to call someone. So it kind of sounds like hearing my voice via the phone. Cause okay, you know, like phone when your voice goes through a call or like a mic, of course there's no way I'm delivering my actual voice right into your ears, right? It's turned into some kind of signal, and apparently some people doesn't have the proper matching signal, so it will sound different. It will come out significantly different, and that's what's happening to my voice. No matter the voice is low or high, it's just my type of voice. It's really hard to hear. Even in real life, actually, it's hard to hear. People have hard time trying to hear my voice. My family too. Sometimes they're like, "Wait, what did you say?" I want to believe Larry voice is default. My default is this, actually. My default is this. Again, it's not like the voice range being high or deep. It's not that. It's the way I speak on stream. I try to... I don't know. It just sounds different. Very different from how I speak in real life. It's not high or deep. The way I just talk is different, I think. No, like, how do I explain it? It's so hard! I try to speak clearer and stream, right? At least I'm trying, okay? That makes it sound funny to myself, I feel like, when I have to listen to my voice again. I think it's the shrimping in front of the mic. It might be, actually. So you focus more while speaking on stream? Most of the things come directly out of my mind, but I try to... I don't know. Actually, you know what? I don't know. I'm kind of lost now. because in real life, like, there are, of course, some vocabs I don't know how to pronounce, or like I learned the Japanese first, so I don't know like the English pronunciation, and because of that, when I try to say it out, it sounds very Japangrish. There are a few words like that, but mostly, at least like the teachers and so they were like, wait, you have a American accent. I'm like, yeah. But on stream, people say like, oh, you have a very Japangrish accent. So I'm like, okay, this is interesting. Because in real life, not many people say that. They're like, oh, you speak from like the West Coast. But on streaming, you guys are like, you have a Japanese accent. So I'm like, oh, this is interesting. The way it sounds different. That's one thing that I noticed. When I talk to Dizzy and Sakuna, it's not like... I think it's slightly on the stream side me. But with my friends that I knew before VTubing, they say I sound American, but the people I met after streaming, they're like, you sound very Japanese. And I'm like, wait, what? It's really interesting to see that. I don't know what's causing this, but you just sound American to me. Thank you. I take that as a compliment. I don't know actually. Wait, you're British and telling me that I sound American. Is that a compliment? I'm not sure. Wait, if a British tells you you're American, is that a compliment or not? Yeah, I speak the fake English language. It's the fake English language indeed that I speak. American accent, yeah, American accent, だよ. I speak American accent, だよ. And I also can't place her accent. There was like, I remember when I asked this years ago on stream, there was one dude who got it all correct. He was like, you have a little Japanese and you have like a West Coast American and a little bit of like something else. And I'm like, wait, that's so correct. I do have Japanese, West Coast American, and a little tiny bit. Some people say it's like, for few words, maybe the words that I picked up after I came here to the Maple Leaf country. Some people are like, wait, that was like a Canadian way to pronounce it. So I have like 3 or 4 probably accent mixed. Part Canadians speak wrong English, but write the correct one. Yeah. We do write center as T-R-E. C-E-N-T-R-E. Movie theater the same too. It's T-R-E. Center. Ew, so American. No, it's centre the way we write it. What else was it? There was like few words that... Oh, color. C-O-L-O-U-R. I nowadays write it with the U, and I was so shocked. I was like, wait, what? I was typing it out, and... on Discord, I think. And I saw like the red dotted line. I was like, wait, why is it red dotted? And when I looked at it, it had a U, and I was like, oh, no! Favorite. Yeah, that too. I sometimes write it with the U. I sometimes don't. But when the times I do write it with the U, I always get hurt. I always get damaged. Tire? Wait, I've never seen tire written by that. Why? You sometimes spell it properly. Thank you, the Great England language, for sparing your language to us. Teach you how to speak English properly. Oh no! How do you pronounce aluminum? Aluminum. Isn't it aluminum? Incorrectly. wait, what's the proper or like the British accent of aluminum? I gotta Google. British pronunciation. Prouder. Aluminium. Oh, it's like Japanese then. Aluminium. In Japanese we say aluminium. So it's like that. Aluminium. What the? Minium. I can't do that. My mouth. It doesn't move that fast. It's aluminum. It's forever aluminum. But don't worry. In Japanese they say aluminium. Minium. The minium comes from... So like the Japanese pronunciation of aluminum, the minium part comes from British and the alu part comes from English and they combined it. Aluminium. 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 That sounds so wrong. It's aluminum. The Japanese are better at speaking English than Americans, confirmed. Yeah, they are. They actually are. The pronunciations they take from British. The spelling they take from American. So it's so messed up in the Japanese English lessons. It's because British is easier to pronounce for Japanese. They don't have the strong R-L sound, right? It's lighter in British. So apparently it's easier for the Japanese to speak. So they end up sounding like a tiny bit British without the British overall flow. Hi, hello. So yeah, they don't have they don't have the British flow, but they will have like the accent wise, they will have a little bit of like the pronunciation, like the British pronunciation, but they will have the American flow, so it sounds so wrong. They sound so wrong. As long as that person can understand what you're trying to say, I don't think the pronunciation or spelling matters, to be honest. It does not, but sometimes it does. I like to say it doesn't, but it does actually. Like, okay, daily life, it does not matter. It does not. Especially in Canada, it does not. Because it's really a diverse country. But I believe in British it might. And even in America too. But mostly it does not. Well, again from what Flowerbug said, and yeah, this is the most important part. If the people can understand what you're saying, it does not. If the people cannot understand what you're saying, it does. It does. And since English is a universal language, there's so many accents nowadays, right? And to be honest, there are a few that I struggle understanding. I could understand, but it takes time. There are accents like that. One of like the famous strong accent is like Scottish, right? Like, was it Scottish or was like somewhere from those? The I one. That's so hard for me personally. Without subtitles, I would not be able to understand sometimes. I would be what? But there's loads of regional accents and dialects, right? Yeah, Scottish is so hard. If it's a light Scottish accent, it's okay, but I think especially in the countryside of Scottish, it goes more, right? I've seen the clip where the Scottish guy confused. No, I've never. I've seen the clips of babies speaking Scottish. Like when I saw that, of course, right? The baby is born in Scottish, raised by Scottish parents, so of course they'll speak Scottish as a baby. But when I first saw that, it just shocked me. Like I was like, yeah, of course, obviously it makes sense. But at the same time, I was like, wait, what? Babies have Scottish accents too? My brain couldn't understand it somehow. I couldn't connect the dots, so I was like, what? Which is completely normal, right? Because they're born and raised in Scotland by Scottish parents. So of course the babies will say A and I, and they will speak in Scottish, but that I was like, what? They're babies, but they speak Scottish. You want to see that clip of the baby Scottish? It's so cute though. It's so cute. It's so cute. Which one's the... is it this one that I watched? Oh, I think it's this one. This one?
Babies with Scottish accents.
Nah, it's not funny. I've got school. Nah, I'm not laughing. I've got school. Nah, I see drawn on my face.
Can you guys hear it? 聞こえてる?
Tomorrow.
これ初見で聞き取れないよねと。ちょっと小さい? So small? Okay, let me increase the volume. Maybe by 5?
Where do you want to get burger and chips from?
A burger and chips. No.
What's that called?
It's mind blown, right?
Where do we get the burger and chips from?
From the barbecue.
From the barbecue. We did have a burger and chips in the barbecue. Where else do we sometimes go to get burger and chips? We call it Old Mick.
Oh. Kawaii!
Have you done a
So
cookie?
cute though.
No, I think it's come from the field.
You think it's coming from the field?
Yeah.
The cows that done it through?
Yeah.
It wasn't my Lena.
It's a cow.
Kawaii.
Lolly, do you want a yogurt lolly?
Aye.
Aye, please.
Cheese.
Kawaii. They're so
What do
cute
you
though.
You're welcome.
I'm so glad there are subtitles. Right! Right! Without the subtitles, it's so hard, right? Try to like close your eyes and listen to what they're saying. It's
Hey.
really hard.
Hey, stop that.
Wait, how do you get the egg
I don't know. How do you get tackle feckin'?
You go back back. He was shouting at me.
What did they say to you?
He said, our one being cheeky.
Your brother was being cheeky to you?
Yeah.
What do you want
こ
me to
れ
do?
ね、スコティッシュほんと独特だよね。
I'll tell him. Where is he?
He come outside.
Okay. Help me.
I can't.
Do a wee dance and I'll come out. Go.
What's a... Oh. Do the dance. Bro.
Where were you?
In my makeup room.
In your makeup room?
この子そうかわい
What
い
were you
ね。
doing?
I put makeup on.
Let me see.
It's so cute. Oh!
Let's try some haggis.
What's haggis? What is haggis? Wait, what's haggis? 待って、haggis 何かわかんないんだけど。That was sorry. I'm so sorry, but that did not look appetizing at all. What? It's like quinoa. It's like quinoa kind of thing. Lab stomach? Are you eating it as a baby? Ah, 上手だね、使い方
Is it
ね。
yummy?
うん全部出した。She spit everything out.
Ariana, do you love your mummy?
Oh yeah, the eye. The eye.
Is that nice?
Eye.
Are you doing a poo?
Eye.
You're funny.
Eye. So yeah, that's Scottish. This is Scottish. これね、そうスコットランドの英語なんですよ。めっちゃ聞き取りづらくない？字幕なしでも本当に多分博士かもね、聞き取れないと思う。So yeah. No matter the accent, people will understand you if it's if it's understandable. Are you cute? I Yorkshire accent? No. Maybe speaking. My son's amazing. What? Yorkshire accent? I don't even know if I'm pronouncing Yorkshire correctly. I don't think I am. Okay, this is the next video to watch.
I was doing my work this morning at school, and I finished, and I took it to Miss McDonald, and I said, "I've done." She said, "You've not done because," and I said, "I have done." And she said, "You've not. Look, I've done more than one sentence." And she said, "You haven't." Well, and then I said, "Look, there's full stops there. You'll be on 2 pages if you've done more than one sentence."
Wait. I lost.
Does me wrong thing, fixes me wrong things. And then I show her, and I says, "Just put it in box, I'm sick of hearing you now." And so I put it in box, and I thought, I have done. When she marks it, she'll be surprised, and she'll say sorry to me. And that was it.
What? What? So I'm guessing it was a story about the kid trying to hand his homework, right? And the teacher said, "You're not done." But he said, "I'm done." And the teacher said, "You have to write more than one sentence." And the kid was like, "I did write more than one sentence." And he put it in the box, right? I think it was about that. That's what I understood from that. If there was more, I did not get it. I think that was the main. Sounds about right? I think, yeah. I didn't catch the whole thing, but I got the main story. I at least got the big picture correct. I don't know the details, but it's good. It's okay. これは難しいわ. That's hard. This is hard. I feel like Canada, not everywhere, I don't know, but I feel like most of the Canadian parts doesn't really have a strong accent, right? Canadian English is kind of really like the textbook accents that we have. It's really easy to hear, easy to listen, even for beginners, I feel like. A boot? We don't really say that in British Columbia. BC we don't. BC is really American, actually, the English. I don't know about that, eh? It's just at the end! It's just at the end! Australian accents? I've been to Australia and I had to stay there for like a week or so. So that time I was able to understand it. Of course, right? I can't do Canadian accent, by the way, because I don't have Canadian accent. Oh, we talking about Canada, eh? It will sound so fake. It sounds so fake. Oh, yeah. Quebec. Quebec has its own thing. Yeah, that's French. Don't worry about it. They speak Canadian French. What the French people makes fun of it. I heard that the Quebec French sounds funny from like a native French people. I don't get it because I don't know any French. Your Canadian accent shows up when you say others? Very Canadian. Others? Really? Wait, others is Canadian? Others? Is this Canadian? Others. Other than that. What? Other than that? Isn't this utter? Wait, what? Other. This is Canadian accent? It seems like it's a mispronunciation, so I might have been just speaking it the wrong way the whole time. Canadian accent. Nah, apparently it's just a mispronunciation, it says. Other than that. Okay, I'll fix that. Other than that. Another fun accent is Wisconsin. Never heard of Wisconsin accent in my life. Oh no. I listened to a second of it and I'm like, oh no already. I don't think this without subtitles.
I'll just go up north in my hatchback, go catch some bass and salmon. Funniest Wisconsin phrase I heard was, we were out in the boonies, like middle of nowhere. He goes, okay, we're loaded for bear. We're ready to go. Locked and loaded. And I was like, oh my goodness. I didn't even know that Wisconsin had an accent until I got there. So it does. And it's so cute. I'll just go up north in my hatchback, go catch some bass and salmon.
That's how Wisconsin sounds like? Some parts, yeah. What? Where is even Wisconsin? Where is Wisconsin even? Huh, let me Google. Wisconsin, where is it? Oh, it's the one next to Michigan. Okay, okay. What do they have? Sorry, not being rude. I just don't know. I just don't know American geography, okay? I live in the Maple Leaf. I have a pass for this. I have a proper excuse for this. Cheese and woods? Oh, so it's really nature. Noise. Ohayou gozaimasu. What else? The one accent I know. Can you guess this accent? Local people talk like this in that area, okay? Hey, what's up, brah? How you doing, brah? This is how one accent I know. Instead of saying, what's up, bro? It's, what's up, brah? Hawaiian? Yeah, this is the Hawaiian accent. It's so funny. They always call you brah, or sis. Everyone's Ohana. So they're like, hey, what's up, sis? What's up, brah? This is Hawaiian accent. Toronto. It's not Toronto. I don't know Toronto things at all. I only know, seriously, the one thing I know about Toronto is like Shawn Mendes is from Toronto. I wonder if it's because they speak English with Hawaiian language sounds. Might be. The bra might be from that, but this is a sad thing, but most of the people in Hawaii don't speak Hawaiian language anymore. But if you, by the way, if you have Hawaiian blood in your you get free education, free schooling. You gotta go to Hawaiian school though, but you get free schooling. And I think that's like, yes, schools do teach Hawaiian, but it's like an more like a fun activity type of class. Unless you go to the Hawaiian schools. So I'm not exactly sure if that's coming from that Hawaiian accent or not. But there are, since it's like Hawaiian is like a complete different language, right? It's an independent language, so in daily lives, there are a few words, phrases that we use that's Hawaiian language, and that it's like. So one thing that I still keep calling that, and I don't know, like, because it's so hard for me, is that you know, balcony, right? Balcony, patio, and all of those. If you go to Hawaii, it's just called lanai, and I still call it lanai with my family. Like when I need to talk to my family, like, okay, I'm gonna go out to the lanai to do this, to dry out my shoes. If you go to like a real estate and then they will say like, oh, this lanai is really big, spacious. Yeah, lanai means balcony, patios, and all those outside areas that comes with your house, like the one with like the fences. It's lanai. Especially balcony, we call it lanai. Yeah, this is one word that I remember. But all the others I forgot. That's like the one that we use on a daily basis. At least that's what I heard from people in the face world, right? Wink. Dr. Pickle, thank you for the super chat. That's going on, but why are you a bowling pin? Why am I a bowling pin? Ah! To do this. To do this, so you guys can hit me with the bowling ball. There are like so many places and states that I don't have any idea what they have. Like what exists there. Let's look at the map. Let's look at the map. So this is Maine. I do not know anything from Maine. I know seafood is great here. One of the Yabai T-shirts yasan. Have you heard of the Japanese band called Yabai T-shirts yasan? It's kind of like a gag band. The guitarist used to live in Maine until she was 3 years old, I think. Fun fact. That's all I know about Maine. That's all I know about Maine. やばい T シャツ屋さんのね、アリボボちゃんがね、メイン州に昔住んでたっていうことだけを知ってます。メイン、あと海鮮が美味しい以外何にも知らないです、メイン州。Nothing from here. バーモントはカレーだよな。Vermont is curry. Cause there's, oh no, where is this? Oh, Lake Ontario. No, I'm not interested in Lake Ontario. No, thank you. Vermont curry is a curry brand that exists in Japan. バーモントカレーだよ。リンゴと蜂蜜とろり溶けてく。バーモントカレーです。Ben and Jerry's Vermont. Wait, so this is where the Ben and Jerry factory exists? This is where it locates? When I was a kid, I wanted to go to Ben and Jerry's factory because apparently if you go there, I don't know if they do that anymore, but they used to give out like a free pin of pine. So you get like a big ice cream for free. So I wanted to go there when I was a kid. I saw it on the TV and I was like, oh, surely they have more than one factories. True. True. Considering the size of the company, of course they will have more than one. Massachusetts. Pretty much Boston is the only place I know. And also, MIT. Rhode Island, Brown University. Connecticut, no idea. New York, of course everyone knows New York. I don't know any about the middle part of New York though, you know? Or like in northern New York. I don't know what they have. Wait! What? Rhode Island is where the Statue of Liberty is? Wait, what? Where is it? I thought it was New York the whole time? It's not? is New York? Wait, what? Did I just get trolled? Gaslighted by you guys? Did you just gaslight me? No! I know nothing about mainland USA, okay? I know nothing about mainland USA. Pennsylvania, I don't really know. New Jersey, don't really know. Delaware, I know less than other states. Delaware grape. They have grape, right? I think they have grapes. Maryland, Baltimore. Good morning, Baltimore. Hairspray. The film Hairspray. The musical film. It's so good. I like that film a lot. Good morning, Baltimore. And Virginia. West Virginia. Yeah, it's only like Washington that I know around here. Of course, never been. Cleveland! She knows Cleveland! Yeah! Of course I do! Oh, so it's in Ohio! I personally think Cleveland is more famous than Cincinnati. Isn't it? My name is Cleveland. Yeah, I know Cleveland from the Family Guy. Cincinnati, Michigan, Detroit. The game Detroit Become Human. I learned from that. Indianapolis. Indianapolis. I don't know anything. I only know the capital. I know Chicago. Chicago is like the only place that exists in Illinois, right? There's nowhere else. Kentucky Fried Chicken. That's it. Tennessee is where Miley Cyrus is from, right? So country music, Tennessee, I think. And Nashville chicken. There's only 10 I see. Oh, thank you. I don't know if that's a compliment or not, but it sounds like so. South Carolina. I know nothing about this place. Georgia, peaches? Right? And Georgia, other I know is that Kay San and Kevin's English room. Kevin is from Georgia. Okay. There's one thing that I'm like starting to, the pattern I'm starting to recognize. People who grew up in Georgia, Japanese people who grew up in Georgia, they're like super American than the people who grew up in other states. I feel like okay, there's two people, okay? and this is the pattern I'm seeing. So like Kei-san, the VTuber streamer, Kason, is from Georgia, right? And there's a YouTube channel called Kevin's English Room, and one of the main personalities is Kevin, and Kevin is a Japanese who was, I don't know if he was born but raised in Georgia. And they teach English. It's an English teaching kind of channel. Kevin's super American, and Kason-san as well, right? So like this is like something I'm starting to see. People who grew up in Georgia might be like extremely American. That's everyone in the South. Well, but like Texas is not exactly. Florida is not exactly. You're gonna be Floridian, right? You're not. It's not exactly American, but it's like the American that you can think of, like Kevin's English from Kevin. So I do believe that if you want to be super native and American, language and culture-wise, I feel like Georgia is the place. And also where the peaches are. Florida, it's its own thing. It has a great Walt Disney World in Orlando that I really want to go someday. And what is it? There should be the port somewhere around here. I actually don't know where it is. There's a cruise that goes off to the Bahamas and the island, the Castaway Cay somewhere around here, I think. Oh, Treasure Cay should be around here then. I can't actually find it. Never mind. There's a private island that Orlando owns, and I want to go there as well. So it's kind of like not Florida, but Orlando is my dream place. Orlando is my dream place. Florida is unique in its own way, and I think that's nice, right? It has a really strong... Florida as a state has a really strong, like, character. Alabama? It's Alabama. Mississippi! MISSI the spelling song is what I remember, and that's it. The river. Mississippi River. Louisiana is where New Orleans is located. Beignets, gumbo, Mafia 3. Yeah, the boot shape state. I really want to go to New Orleans someday though, because of Mafia 3. I also want to go to New York, of course, of Mafia 1 and 2. Already 2 also takes place in Louisiana? I'm not sure. Never knew. And also, there's also another reason why, like, New Orleans is gonna be so fun. Because, of the movie called Big Shark by Tommy Wiseau. That's also filmed in New Orleans. So, I actually want to visit New Orleans someday. Because of the games. And the films. The movie and the games. Arkansas! I know nothing about this place. Next. Missouri. I know nothing about this place. My life is misery. Iowa. Potato? I think. Minnesota. Minneapolis is like literally the only place I know in Minnesota. The others doesn't exist. Idaho potato. Okay. Iowa's what? Corn? Oh, then I might like Iowa. I love corn. Kansas. Kansas City and nothing else. This is like one of the states that doesn't have anything great. There's nothing here. I think Oklahoma, the Oklahoma, there's a song, Oklahoma Mixer. That's one thing I know. My knowledge about the USA, the mainland USA is very, very limited. I'm so sorry. It's my bad. It's my lack of knowledge. Texas. Yeah, it's only the major cities I know, and I don't know anything other else about Texas. Dallas, Austin, Houston, San Antonio. I actually not really familiar. I don't know what things have here. Texas, BBQ, baseball. Yep. New Mexico. New Mexico. Colorado, Denver. I want to show. Where is it? Actually, where is it? What? I can't find it. Boulder. It's not this one. Where's the other airport? I can't find it. Best airport. I can't find the airport though. Oh, here we go. Denver International Airport. Best airport. I haven't got a chance to go to like the creepy side of the Denver airport. It was only for a layover, so it was really short and I couldn't exit, so I was like just inside, stuck inside. But it was very, very neat, the airport. It was organized very, very well, managed absolutely perfectly. I love this airport now, Denver International Airport. Boulder is like where the and we ain't ever getting older. There's Boulder in that song, the lyrics. From your roommate back in Boulder. That's like the one thing I know about Boulder. I don't know anything else about this place. Denver too, it's only the airport. But very nice. I like Denver now. Nebraska, I'm so sorry, but I actually forgot about this state until now. South Dakota! Yup, South Dakota. North Dakota. Yup, North Dakota. What's famous in these two states? Dickinson? Or Dickinson? You're Dickinson? Or is it Dick and Son? Like, how can you miss this town, right? It was on the map. I'm just reading out the location. I'm just reading out the name of the area. It's Dickinson, probably, right? Dick and Son. Dickinson. You know what? North Dakota might be a really great state. I like you, North Dakota. But yeah, famous in these two states? Or like, what's famous from these two states? What do they have? Devil's Lake? Oh, that sounds scary. What's devil about it though? 何があるんだろうね、ここ。Mount Rushmore! Ah! I don't know where it is though. Rapid City? Is everything like rapid there? Is everything fast there? Mount Rushmore, South Dakota なのか。My Mount Rushmore knowledge comes from Richie Rich. They go to Mount Rushmore, right, Richie Rich? I think around the end of the film they do. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Richie Rich. I think I watched it like actually 4 or 5 times when I was a kid. Like the teachers just play it and we watched it.そう、マウントラッシュモアっていうのがあるんですけど、大統領の顔が岩に彫られてるのがあるんですけど、それ博士課ね、マジ知識がなさすぎるんで、本当にこれはね、博士課の教養のなさなんですけど、マウントラッシュモアについて何を思い浮かぶかって博士課リッチーリッチっていう映画がありまして昔。その映画がね、思い浮かんじゃうんだよね。Montana is the one that the shape of the state looks like a face from the side, you know? そう、これ博士か女性の横顔に見えるんだよね、いつも。綺麗な人なんだろうなと思ってる。Can you see it? Like this is the nose, this is the lips. Yeah, I always see Montana as like a beautiful woman, pretty woman's like face from the side. Other than that, I don't know anything. I doubt who is the potato state. これね、あれだね。これがジャガイモのとこだね。Wyoming is the square state. It's super square. Colorado too, but Wyoming, nothing. I don't know anything about this place. Utah, Salt Lake City. Yup. And then Arizona. I never been to Phoenix though, so I don't really know anything about this place too. Sedona. Sedona はわかる. They have like the it's Arizona right around here, I think. There's the Blue McDonald, but the signboard isn't yellow or red, it's blue. Like, 景観保護法によって確かセドナ付近のどっかのねマクドナルドはねあれなの看板が多いんだよね。それだけ知ってる。めちゃくちゃ狭い知識。And Grand Canyon. Where is it? Anyways, move on. Nevada, Las Vegas! The fun city. It's literally called Paradise. It's kind of funny. It might be a nightmare to some people, but it's always a paradise. I think it's a fun place though, as long as you don't gamble. Give yourself a limit at least. Yeah. There's so many resort hotels, so I think it's fun. Just like looking at the hotels. Other than that, I know nothing about you. 他は何にも知らないですね、バナのこと。California, there's too many things going on in California. San Diego. Okay, I've been to LA, San Francisco, San Jose a little bit. So the big cities that I haven't been is San Diego and Sacramento, but like San Diego is bigger. So this is like one place I want to go, so I can technically complete California.そう、でかい都市だと SFO も LAX も行ったから本当はあとサンディエゴだけなんですよね。サンディエゴ行きたいんだよ。だから I don't know what to do in San Diego though, but I want to go just to complete all the big airports and cities in California. I don't know what they have though, San Diego. San Diego 何があるか全く知らないんだよね。でも何があるんですか？Space and Air Museum sounds fun. I like museums. Oh, Japanese Friendship Garden Museum. That sounds nice too. Zoo! Oh wait, it's really close from the city too. Oh, so accessible. That's nice. Museum of Art! I love museum! Like art museums! History museums, I like going. I know nothing about history, but it's fun. Spanish Village Art Center. Oh, very nice. I like those. Looking at those. So fun. Little Italy? There's Little Italy? Oh wait, I gotta go. I love Italian food so much. And I love a Sicilian accent. Best English accent in the world, by the way, is Sicilian accent. A Sicilian New Yorker accent is the best accent in the world, okay? This will be Sicilian Californian accent. I don't even know if it's Sicilian, but it's gonna be at least some Italian accent. I wanna go hear that. Yeah, so basically the Sicilian mafia accents in New York is the best. I love it so much. So sexy. You get it? If you want to raise Iori, speak in Sicilian New York accent. Tonka adjacent. Kinda, yeah. But she needs to have the New York 1920s, 30s New York accent. I'll be like, oh. I'll be like, oh. Oh la la. Little Italy 行きたいな。イタリア料理大好きだから行きたいな。あとイタリアのね発音好きなんだよね。イタリアのアクセントの英語がすごく好きで、マフィアっていうゲームがありまして、その遊んだ影響により性癖をねじ曲げられまして、マフィア1と2、1と2はですねニューヨークが舞台なんですけど、シチリア系マフィアの移民たちで、シチリア系移民たちで、マフィアに入ってくんですけど、そのシチリア系ニューヨーカーのアクセントが大好きで 特に1920、30年代のシチリア系ニューヨーカーの英語が好きです。Wait, doesn't an accent work if you can't hear it? How can we do accent if we can't even do voice messages? Meet and greet at FaceCon! Oh, this looks like a fancy hotel. Manchester Grand Hyatt? Sounds fancy. This is on the hills? I like by the beach though. I do like being near the beach, even though it is kind of scary. Okay, if I ever go to San Diego, where do you guys recommend staying at? In the area, city area, or a little bit more to the coast? Keep in mind I'm such a city girl, okay? I like nature, yes, but I'm also a huge city girl. I do want to live a little bit suburban in the future, maybe, but when I'm young, I want to stay in the busy urban area, I feel like. And when I go on vacation, I want to be near to the activities. This actually looks really nice. It's a little bit far from the city, maybe, but it's really close to the airport. It's very beautiful. Sheraton だって。Where's even the city part? Where's downtown San Diego? どこなの中心地ってちなみに。Is it here? Bad Boy Theater ってここなんだ。へー。I probably, in States, you're gonna use Uber or what was the other one? Lyft. That's like the two options you have. You're mostly gonna be using that. Oh, this is like close to the airport and a little bit on the downtown side. This looks good location-wise. Like Garden Inn とかでいいじゃん。Nice! Garden Inn, so it's not gonna be crazy expensive too. Which is nice. Oh, I really want to go to San Diego someday. Just because it's the last big city they haven't visited yet in California. But I want to go back to LA too. Because there's so many places that they haven't got a chance to go in LA. Obviously, one of it is the observatory. Because of La La Land. Thank you. I want to go to the La La Land locations. La La Land のね、聖地巡礼したいんだよね。確か聖地巡りしたくって。でもね、できてないんだよ、まだ。Don't go to downtown. Yeah, not now. Definitely not now, but in the future. Long Beach も行ってないな。I haven't been here too. Long Beach も行ってみたいな。トーランス トーランスも移民が多い、日本人が多いですね、確か。サクラメントとトーランスだった気がする、トップ2が。Anaheim! My favorite place because they have a Disneyland! A Disneyland park! So good! Yeah! Nothing really remarkable until back here. San Francisco. I wanna go to San Francisco again too, because there's like one place that I wanted to visit, but I figured out later that they have that. What was it called? I forgot. It's some kind of museum. Eh! It's Walt Disney Family Museum. Yeah, Walt Disney Family Museum. This one. I wanna visit here someday. そう、ここ行ってみたいんだよね。ウォルト・ディズニーのウォルト・ディズニー家のミュージアムになってて、こういうミニチュアとかがあったり、ウォルト・ディズニーの生涯を学んだり、その構造とかそういうのを全部見ることができるっていう施設になってて、めちゃくちゃ行きたいんだよね、ここ。You like Disney? I like Disney Resort. I like Disney Resort a lot. I grew up watching Disney Channel, so that's the reason. Okay, Portland is the only place. I do not know anything else from this. Portland is the only place I know. Sketchy. It's a sketchy city. Yeah. And this is Washington, Seattle. Seattle's okay. Seattle's okay. They do have the... You can definitely stay for 2 days and enjoy the 2 days. Not longer than that. Yeah! Tacoma is where the airport is, and yeah. You can enjoy 2 days stay at Seattle. If it's a week, then good luck. You gotta probably move around. If you're gonna stay in Seattle for a week, go up to Vancouver. At least for a day or two, you should stay in Vancouver then. There's nothing to do here for a week, but for a few days, it's gonna be fun. I feel like there's a shopping mall here, which is nice. Seattle, downtown Seattle. I went to the art museum before. It was super fun. That was only that's pretty much it though. Oh, Starbucks Reserve Roastery. This is like the famous spot to go. There's also like the Starbucks headquarters, I think, in Seattle. People like going there if you're a Starbucks lover. That was mainland USA! I think we covered all the states. I don't know why we did that, but yay! To wrap it up, the fun things are here. Here. A little bit around here. And thing. The others are mostly not really for tourists. What about Alaska and Hawaii? I said mainland USA. Those aren't mainland. I've only been to the West Coast mainly. Again, like Denver was just for layover. Washington, Oregon, and California are like the 3 states that I actually been. Yeah. West Coast, let's go! I'm guessing most of my viewers are from West Coast as well. But I do have a good amount of East Coast viewers. Hello, East Coast people! Cause it's like 3 hours ahead of our time, PDT. So it's usually like after work from them. So they also watch, I feel like. Central time zone, the +2 hours one, or the plus 2 hours is central. Like the mountain something is +1 hour, I think. Hello, CST and the mountain, whatever it's called, people too. I know there's like a mountain something time zone that's like only an hour ahead of us. I don't know where it is though, but I do know there's a time zone like that exists. It's +1 hours from PST PDT. The Rocky Mountains, yeah, around that. Even in Canada, they have like the +1 hour. Denver is it? Oh yeah, Denver was a +1 hour. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, no wait, was it 2? I think it was 2. Wait, was it 2? Was it 1? I forgot. But yeah, they had a time zone, so I was so confused when I landed. So if you're going to States, mainland USA, for a vacation, if you're new to US, just start from California. Most of the fun things are in California. But it's spread out, so if you don't want to move a lot, then go to New York. Because it's in one location. It's small. It's easy to go through. If you don't mind hopping cities and you want to just have an American experience, California is for you. I don't think I could ever live in East Coast because I'm like raised in the West Coast. Because the culture is different too, right? A little bit. That's a good way to annoy the rest of the US. Sorry, I don't mean to, but like if you only have like a short stay, then you don't really have enough time to go around the middle part of the US, right? I'm such a West Coast girl. I am. I'm super West Coast. People underestimate the size of the US. Yours come here thinking they're gonna see New York City, New Orleans, and LA in a week. That's impossible. Don't do. Yeah, don't do that. That's impossible. If you only have like a week, then I will go to California and that'll be a week already, just in one state. If you have longer than that, maybe. If you want to see the other side, the East Coast and New York. If you only have 3 days, probably New York. Because you don't want to spend time on transportation, right? depends on how long the time you have, right? If you have 2 weeks, then it might be fine going from New York to somewhere else and then like ending at LAX because those are the hub airports, the big ones that has lots of layovers and also connection flights to the other countries. So it's either start from LAX and end at New York, or start from New York and end at LAX. If you're from Europe, then you might want to come back to New York because it's just like this side. It's super close. If you're from Japan or so, you might want to end it in Dallas or LA, your trip. Because there's more flights from Dallas or LA to Japan. New York, there are flights, but it's super long and it's expensive. So it depends on what you want to do, and if you're gonna like go around several states, you will need to consider where you're gonna end it. And again, if you're from Japan, end it in Dallas or LAX or SFO, but probably LAX or Dallas. You don't want to end it anywhere else. If you end up like, if you're like, last day, I will be in, Cincinnati also has a direct flight. Salt Lake City, I think they do have a direct flight. But if you're like in, hey, I'm in, I'm in Charlotte. I don't think they have a direct flight. I'm not exactly sure. Like Memphis, Tennessee. You won't go to Memphis. Never mind. No, Japanese travelers won't go to Memphis. The tourists won't go to Memphis. But yeah, if we're like Kansas City, I don't know if they have a direct flight. Even if they do, it might be only like one or a day or less than that. So you might want to move to a bigger airport city, which means any flights to mainland East Coast US go through Minneapolis because the planes go. Oh, okay. Then this will be good for the people who goes that way. So ヨーロッパに住んでる方は極力こっち側で終わりたいですよ、旅。ちょっとでも安いからね、国際線が。そしたら逆に日本とかに住んでる方はなるべくダラスかカリフォルニアのどっかで終わった方が飛行機安いです。ニューヨークから飛ぼうとすると高いから、だったら国内フライトでニューヨークまで行ってって途中で済ませちゃう方が安く済みます。だからアメリカぐるって回るんだよね、2週間かけてって場合は、もしかしたら LAX で始めてダラスで終わるんだったらまだいいけど、 LAX で始めてニューヨークで終わろうってすると帰りが高いんで、だったら LAX で始めてぐるって回って戻ってくるぐらいの方がいいかもしれない。カナダ乗り継ぎは安くて好きです。カナダ乗り継ぎって安いの？そうなの？でもあれじゃないですか？カリフォルニア直行の方が安いんじゃないの？乗り継ぎの方が安いの？嘘、そうなんだ。ちなみにカナダ乗り継ぎだとどうなんだろう、入国も済ませられるので楽ではあります。到着後カナダの空港ってアメリカに入る際ってカナダの空港でアメリカの入国手続きしますのね。でカナダの空港にいる、オフィサーの方が優しいです。基本的にアメリカ現地着いてからいるオフィサーより。なので怖い人通りたくないと思う場合はカナダの空港行った方が、優しい人に当たってアメリカに入国することができます。アメリカ国内にいる入国管理官の方が厳しいですそう、カナダの方に いるアメリカの入国管理官の方が優しいです。比較的。まあ厳しい人もいるんですけどね。でも比較的優しい人多いです。なので、ちょっと英語自信ないなとか怖いなって場合だったら、いっそのことそうだね、バンクーバーとか寄っちゃってから行った方が優しいかもしれないし、ニューヨーク行く場合だったらマジで一回トロント乗り継ぎの方が安いかも。カリフォルニアだったら正直セール時に帰って、LCC のあれで行くんだったら、名前忘れちゃってJAL の LCC で行くんだったら多分直行便の方が安い時があると思う。ただ優しいです。かな ?So yeah, that was US. モントリオール。やっぱそうだ。ニューヨーク行かれる際はそうだね。カナダ乗り継ぎが安いと思う。カリフォルニアの場合はカリフォルニア直行で行った方が多分安いと思う。That was the US. And by the way, if you want to know about Alaska, there's Anchorage. That's it. Goodbye. There's nothing else to do. Like, there are plenty of activities that'll be fun, but this is like the only city here, and that's really it. The only place. Did you know that? Where was it? There's like. Yeah. Hawaii, go to Oahu for fun. For nature, go to Maui or Big Island. Where was it? There's like a private island somewhere too that you can't access. I don't know if it appears on the map. It might not. Okay. If you want to do shopping, eating, just enjoy vacation, it's here. If you want to go to nature, Maui or Big Island. I've never been to Toronto Pearson International Airport, so I don't know actually. Alaska has nature though. Yeah. They do. There's like one video I love watching. It's Alaska dogs. You know, like the dog the dog sleigh cart thing. I love watching the videos of that. Huskies. So cute. Fluffy. But like, if you want to talk about Alaska natures, you know, Canadian also has natures, Canada has natures. We have natures too. Just go to Yukon. Whitehorse to see auroras. There's also Yellowknife somewhere. I do not know where. Canada's like 90% nature. Yes, that is true. Because people only live here, 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 a little bit in Saskatoon somewhere, and here. That's it. You can even see from by the map. And there's literally territory called none of it. Well, like this is from the First Nation, so it means something else maybe, but I'm pretty sure it means none of it because it's none of it. You can't live here. There are First Nations living around, but it's too cold. People moved too. And right now you can't even access, I think, without permission. You need some kind of special permission to go in. So Canada territory goes up to here, actually. In all nature, nothing to do. Quick wrap of Canada, that's it! If you want to know other things, basically this is Canadian French. This is the big city. capital. You can live here, you can live here, you can live here. Too many mosquitoes, you can live here. If you don't like the cold, live here. If you want to enjoy the weather a little bit, but don't want to go to the super busy cities, then go around here or here. If you want to go to like the busy city and like East Coast more, live either in Ottawa or Toronto. If you like French or Canadian French, go to Montreal. So avoid Montreal, got it. Yeah! I don't know, I want to visit Montreal someday, maybe. But it's French here. Quebec is French, so. めっちゃ街が好きですね。そのヨーロッパのね、ぽくなっててね。僕しか行ったことないんだよな、モントリオール。ただ、オーストラリアにもあるじゃないですか、一部。イギリスっていうかヨーロッパっぽくなってるのが。ああいうのに雰囲気近いんだろうなと思って。What about Newfoundland? It's a newfound land. I don't know anything actually. I know, where is it? One of these islands is where the Akage no An, the story is from. Prince Edward Island, probably named after Prince Edward. New Brunswick, I think New Brunswick people also can speak French, but I know nothing. I just know nothing about the East End. It's somewhere I don't know. I went to Calgary and Edmonton. Calgary, was it Calgary? Oh yeah, I think so. It was fun. I liked it. And there's like the big... Oh, Red Deer. There's a place called Red Deer? Oh no, we didn't stop there. There's a big shopping mall here, I think. This one? I think this is it. I think this is it. Is it? No? Wait, they have Chick-fil-A? They have Chick-fil-A? What the heck? And BC doesn't have it? Alberta has it? What? That's crazy. Why do fast food chains hate BC? Please come to BC. Whenever we want Chick-fil-A, we always drive all the way down to Washington. What do you mean if you live in Edmonton, you don't need to do that? That's unfair. That's unfair. BC is bad. It's not bad. It's just expensive, but it's literally the best place to live in Canada because it's not cold. Because it's not cold. I remember they also have Panda Express too. They have like all the American fast food chains that BC doesn't have. So actually, if you want to have like a Canadian experience, BC might be better because there's not many American chains compared to Alberta. Alberta is like American, if you think about that. They have so many chains from the US. So こだったっけ？なんかどでかいショッピングモールがあるんだよね。ここだったっけ？なんかもっとでかいと思ったんだけどな。I seriously think this is not it. There's like a gigantic, huge shopping mall here. Which one is it? It's West. It is this one? Wait, it looks smaller. It looks smaller. No. I say massive mall. Never mind. Oh yeah, so like yeah. It's like this one. They have these. I don't know what it is. This is in a shopping mall. これショッピングモールの中なんですよ。そう。I remember going here. I didn't do much though. Cause it was closed. These activities are mostly closed. そうなんか変なのがいっぱいあって楽しいですよ見てて。これ子供の遊ぶエリアでなんかよくわからないテーマのショッピングストリートになっててこれ一つのショッピングモールの中ですよ。This is like in one shopping mall. And yeah! There was a sea lion rock, but the sea lion wasn't there. But the rock was still there, I think. The sea lion wasn't there. They have a roller coaster too. I don't know what Mr. Potato Head is doing over there. This place is fun. It was fun. 楽しかったここ行くのは。なんかよくわからなくて何が起きてるかがわからなくて楽しかった。いろいろ起きすぎてるんだよね一つの。そうプールがあるの。Yeah, they have a pool in the shopping mall. And you can do water activities too. There's sliders and things. そうスライダーもあってショッピングモールの中なのに全部あるんですよね。So basically all the things are in this shopping mall. So you can just like if you have kids, then just take them here. I remember being lost so many times in this mall. 何回も迷子になった記憶がある。Yeah, that's what I remember. Anyways, I would like to wrap it up around here. It was fun chatting with you guys and looking at things. And I hope you enjoyed the tour, US tour. Me guiding you to US. ね、アメリカの案内もしましたが、お楽しみいただけましたでしょうかね。アメリカね。いや、各州時間とお金があったら行ってみたいなと思うけどね、回ってみたいなって。ただ何もないところは何もないからね、本当に。これはもうねしょうがないけどね、真ん中に行けば行くほど物はなくなってっちゃうから。で逆にど真ん中あたりだとまた栄えるんですけど、中継地点になったりしたから。Professional US guy knows everything. 5 stars. Thank you. Yeah, don't forget to leave a Google review and give me 5 stars. Appreciate. Thank you. So let's start reading. I started to learn something. ありがとうございます。Thank you for this gift. そして Remy Online Worry さん Thank you for 4 months. Remy Online Worry さん Thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. なむきろくさん Thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. Remy Online Worry さん Thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. なむきろくさん Thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. Michael Fax さん Thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. Remy Online Worry さん Thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. Dr. Beagle Thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. Lead me to Cliff? No way I'll do that. You know, knowing that you have some travel insurance. Oh, no way I'll do that. Right? もっと楽しかったな普通に。 ショッピングモールがやばかった。でかすぎる。カルガリーはなんかチョコレート C 社のお店があって行きたかったんだけど、チキって行かなかった記憶がある。I don't trust this year. Why not? I don't do anything bad. Trust me. But don't forget to enroll yourself in a good travel insurance before you use the Iori travel guide tour. It's just for safety, right? It's just for safety. Can you give me a personal tour? If you pay? Personal tours are expensive, you know. You can, if you're gonna do a group tour, you can divide it. But if it's gonna be yourself, then you gotta pay the full amount by yourself, so it's gonna be expensive. We do recommend doing coming as a group, but if you wanna do personal, yeah, that works as well. And yeah, we can talk about the price. It's completely an order-made tour, so you can make your own package. So list up the places you want to go, and I'll try to find accommodation on all the others. And the minimum starts from 1K. Thank you. No, actually, tour to the US and 1K is kind of good. It's too good. It's a bargain. The minimum starts from 4K. Thank you. Face tours. I do think it's gonna be fun. Like, we go on a US trip and take some vlogs, and then later on we release it, right? And you guys can like visit the shops that you went to, and we can like collab with the shops, have like a stamp rally kind of thing. So you guys can kind of visit the places that we went to, and also see some like exclusive, some kind of like posters or art that you can only get in the shop. It'll be a face tour. Actually, when we do FaceCon, can we like collab with local stores? So when you need to get some food and things, you can go to those stores, and we can have like some exclusive cutouts or things, and we can support the local area too. Then damn, we gotta do it in Maple Leaf then if it's about local. Cause we gotta do it in the local area. It's a Canadian company. Never mind. Screw that idea. Doing a Maple Leaf does not sound good, so cause of the perms. It takes forever to get perms for everything here. But yeah, that would be amazing if we can do that. Anyway, So once again, thank you very much for coming. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 12 as well and at 6. It's gonna be double stream tomorrow. 明日はですね、日本時間朝4時、深夜4時と朝10時にお会いしましょう。The one at 6 p.m. tomorrow is Mirari Collab. And at 12 p.m. it's my Yap again. Yep, hey, everyone loves Yap, right? Okay, now it's about the merch. We have some company anniversary merch to celebrate the company 4-year anniversary. There's Wasco, Dorama Standy, Spinning Chibi Standy, Beam Plushie, and Keychain. This is until the 24th. So, 12 more days to go. こちらですね、会社4周年をお祝いしたグッズとなっております。記念して出てるグッズとなっております。タペストリー、ジオラマアクリルスタンド、回転するチビアクリルスタンド、ツムみたいなぬいぐるみと、そして、キーチェーンがあります。こちらですね、日本時間7月25日までとなっておりますので、よろしくお願いいたします。And we also have some Origins 4th year anniversary merch. Origins 1期生のですね、4周年グッズも出ております。There's keycap sets, mugs, chibi keychains, heroic scale acrylic standees, and desk mat. こちらですね、キーキャップセット、マグカップ、チビキーチェーン、アクリルスタンド、デスクマットが出ております。And this is until the 30th of this month, 30th of July PDT. こちらはですね、日本時間7月31日、今月末までとなっておりますので、こちらもよろしくお願いいたします。That'll be all. Thank you very much for coming. Hope you guys enjoyed the Yap. See you guys tomorrow. おつしかー